My name is Todd Kibbe. I'm the Patrol Operations Chief for the Seattle Police Department. With me is my colleague Chief Davis and Superintendent Jones from the Seattle Public Schools. I'm going to give a quick briefing on what transpired this afternoon at Washington Middle School. Approximately 1 p.m. this afternoon, a 12-year-old student of the school was fatally struck by a vehicle on 20th Place, just on the side of the school. That vehicle was unattended at the time. Preliminarily, we believe that the vehicle was rolling backwards, the driver having failed to place it completely in park. So the vehicle was rolling backwards down a hill when it fatally struck a 12-year-old student. We have no more details on that student at this time. Obviously, we asked for privacy for the family. Through our colleagues at the Seattle Public Schools, we are dealing with the family, and Superintendent Jones can kind of speak to the efforts of the schools and their efforts for the rest of the students. At this time, the person who had been driving the car is being evaluated for drug and alcohol. That evaluation is ongoing, and no more details at this time. I guess to conclude, I'd like to, on behalf of Chief Barnes and the rest of our department, this is obviously a tragic situation for the community here, for the schools, and just offer our support to Superintendent Jones and the rest of Seattle Public Schools and all their families, and if we can do anything for him and them, we would certainly do so. And I'll turn it over to Superintendent Jones for any comments.
Yes, we are heartbroken by this tragedy. We are working to provide support to the families, the students, and the staff. We have a care team here in place to make sure that we're meeting the needs of our students, again, their families and staff. And we'll be here throughout this afternoon, and in the morning when students arrive, we'll be providing them supports as well. Again, this is a tragedy, and we're heartbroken by this situation.
A question for you, Superintendent Jones. How is it that students are able to have access to the street immediately off the campus? Are they able to go outside during lunch or recess? We were hearing from kids over there that they sort of walk into the gym from that direction. If there's anything you can elaborate on sort of how this was able to happen.
In this particular situation, it's an active investigation. We don't know specifically how this transpired, but we do take safety protocols into place when our students are traveling on campus.
Just to clarify, it was on school property, correct? Not on the street here? Obviously.
Yeah, I think that's still kind of under investigation a little bit. My impression is it's on the street and not school property, but that'll be borne out by investigation.
When you say street, you mean here, or do you mean?
It's 20th Place East.
So
I believe 20th Place South. Excuse me, right behind me.
Okay, so that is a city street that cuts along.
That's correct.
I see. And then any idea what business the driver, if any, had with the school? Was it a parent? Anything you can?
Yeah, we don't have any information at that time that I can share. That investigation is ongoing, like I said.
Are they facing any charges imminently right now?
That investigation as to their status is still ongoing, so nothing at this time.
Are they in custody?
Right now they're being evaluated by our direct recognition experts, so right now we're just, again, continuing the investigation.
Are they cooperative? Or?
Can you say what type of car it was?
It appears to be SUV.
Are they cooperating with the investigation?
I don't have any information on that.
Was this a male student, female student?
It was a female student.
And this care team that's going to be here, who is on that team?
We have mental health experts, we have nursing staff, we have social workers, counselors. That comprises our care team. We have other staff who are here also to support safety and security to make sure that we secure down the security area.
Superintendent, can you give us just a little bit of an overview of the school? It's a middle school, what grades, the school in session, etc.?
Yes, this is Washington Middle School. We have 6th through 8th grade, averaging age of 11 to 14, and it's comprehensive middle school.
What's the demographic here at this school?
It's a very diverse school in terms of racial demographics, economic demographics. We have honors programs here. We have STEM programs here. It's a comprehensive middle school.
Todd, can you tell us about this one-way street? What is this used for if it's not school property?
Again, the use of the street, I'm unclear at this time. It appears to be a Seattle city street, but obviously it goes right in front of the school. and so I would imagine it has use for the school for parking and people dropping off, but I don't know that for sure.
Question for you,
You said it looks like the car rolled down the hill backward. Can you explain a little bit more? Like it was parked right here and it was on the street, or can you just describe this?
So it appears again on a preliminary investigation that the car rolled approximately 75 yards down a slight hill to the south of us and then struck the student.
A question for you, Superintendent. I know you have this care team and you talked a little about that, but how do you even begin to have these sorts of conversations with kids who are 11 to 14 years old? Their classmate not only passed away, but passed away a few feet from where they were.
Yeah, our team is trained in crisis management. Our team has provided countless times support in different situations. They're very well trained, very well coordinated. They know what to do. They have age-appropriate responses ranging from therapy to immediate services.
What happens next?
Well, from the Seattle Police Department standpoint, obviously the cause of the collision and the person who was in control of the car, well, it's continuing an investigation. Obviously, the investigation will lead us in certain directions, but at this time, again, we're still processing it and obviously mourning the death of a 12-year-old.
Can you tell us why they're being evaluated for drugs and alcohol? Was that a preliminary?
Yeah, it's standard practice for fatal collisions like this. Again, it's a little bit different, obviously, since there wasn't actually a driver in the car. But again, we're just following the path of our investigation forward.
School in session tomorrow?
Likely to be in session.
All right, folks. Thank you.